59 years ago today, 14-year-old African-American male Emmitt Till was murdered by white supremacists while visiting his great uncle in Money, Mississippi. While at a local grocery store with other youth, Till purportedly referred to having a white girlfriend and allegedly flirted with Carolyn Bryant, a married white woman. Although there are conflicting stories, what remains certain are the brutalizing acts that followed. Roy Bryant, Carolyn's husband, and his brother J.W. Millam kidnapped Till from Moses Wright's home, then shot him in the face at the Tuolachee River, tied a large metal fan used for ginning cotton to his neck, and pushed his body into the water. Till's uncle identified the boy's composing body several days later from a ring he wore with his father's initials, LT. The murder of Emmitt Till was a watershed moment for the civil rights movement. Across the country, people were confronted with the question, what was so normalizing about the dehumanization of this young African-American male? What lessons can we learn from Till's tragedy that motivated an entire generation to fight for their rights and dignity? Till's mother, Mamie Elizabeth Till Mobley, held an open casket funeral where you could see the destruction of Till's face. She wanted the world to see what they did to her boy. Today, in light of Michael Brown's murder in Ferguson, Missouri, Black communities are faced with a similar set of conditions. Under an era of involved U.S. racism, young Black men murdered at the hands of racially driven violence and lacking judicial accountability are examples of the parallels that exist between Brown and Till's cases. These cases, almost 60 years apart, urge people to question the state of Black organizing in the United States. However, many communities, in particular Ferguson, have found ways to utilize other mediums such as social media to inform and document what other outlets have intentionally ignored. If it weren't for Twitter, millions of people wouldn't have seen Michael Brown's lifeless body lying on the ground by police for 4 hours uncovered. If it wasn't for Twitter, the people outside of Ferguson and even in Ferguson wouldn't have known what was developing. While there's no question that Ferguson has rattled the nation, the question now is whether Brown's death, like Till's, will catalyze radical transformation in the United States.